fleets of four nations combined to put Western Union to the test. Ploughing through a stormy Atlantic, the greatest assembly of warships since the Battle of Jutland steams to the Bay of Biscay, there to join in Exercise Verity, the first ever peacetime inter-nation manoeuvres. British, French, Dutch and Belgian officers plan a common strategy for the first action, an attack by a pack of submarines on the main force of the fleet. On board the carrier Arromanches, French pilots are briefed for their part in the exercise. Overall command is in HMS Implacable, the home fleet's new flagship, from where Admiral McGrigor, with Monty as official observer, directs the operations. It's a significant change in naval tactics that an aircraft carrier, rather than a battleship, is now the key ship within a fleet. Observers from the Atlantic pact nations looked on with interest as the battleships begin in earnest, and a gigantic air umbrella prepares to take off to guard the main force against land-based and carrier-borne air attacks. Meanwhile, in the engine room, Monty, always with an eye for detail, looks around. With a lasting reminder of his visit, Monty returns to the flight deck in time to see the Implacable's Hornets and Fireflies take off. Clashing with aircraft of White Force operating from the carrier Theseus and Arromanches, the Implacable's planes come out on top and repel all attacks. The first victories are chalked up to Blue Force. As the first planes return to their parent ships, the operational part of Exercise Verity draws to an end. Although in temperament the four navies may differ, there is overwhelming proof that they're alike in their ideas and that when put to the test, they can work together as one. The main object of the maneuvers, the testing of communications, was, in the words of the official communique, successfully carried out. That language was no barrier is further evidence that the joint Western Union fleet, criticized by diehards as impracticable, is indeed most effective and may yet lead to something far bigger, an amalgamation of Western Union's fighting services. As Sir Roderick McGrigor steps into his modern bosun's chair to confer with Rear Admiral Mansergh on board the Theseus, the official report writers begin their task of summing up an exercise that has made naval history. As the Admiral's helicopter lands on the carrier's deck, the commanders of the four navies meet to discuss changes in naval strategy. Although the big challenge to the Navy's domain, the atomic bomb, was never officially mentioned, the advent of the atomic age overshadowed all discussions. The planes roaring home to the Theseus supplied the answers to the Navy's problem. For today, it is up above that Navy must look for its future. In place of the battleships will come small, speedy carriers equipped with jet planes. Although high naval officers do not believe that an enemy would be so extravagant as to use atom bombs against a widely dispersed fleet, plans to meet such an emergency are ready. Revolutionary changes are taking place, and Exercise Verity proves that a great deal has already been achieved.